Dr. Terry Buhl here, back with you again. You know, Dr. Vaughn put out this very funny video, it's been a couple of years now, several years, called Big Shot. I recommend it to you highly. It's still getting comments. In fact, just very recently it got a comment from a guy, we're going to call him David Banner. For those of you who follow the comics, you're going to follow exactly what I'm talking about. Now, if you'll indulge me a minute, it's a very long comment, which you can see in its entirety at the tail end of this video or in the comments section. So you'll have to indulge me. I'm going to read a little bit for you, but because it's long, I won't read you the whole thing, just the important stuff. He says that he is 48 years old. Well, if he's 48 years old, and this is 2016, that would make him born in 1968. And you will quickly see that some of the math doesn't work out so good here. But he says he had measles in 1966 and 1967, which probably was before he was born, and might explain something, you know. Anyway, he says that back in 1976, he was on vacation in Wisconsin with his family, and he got violent and angry when a doctor tried to give him a shot. Well, I don't think it had anything to do with the shot. It was probably underlying the fact that his family took him on vacation to Wisconsin. That was the real issue. What about Disneyland? What about Las Vegas? Anything. Wisconsin, please. Okay. Anyway, I guess he got an ear infection. He had to go to the doctor. They were trying to give him a shot, and he goes on to say, this is 1976. Now think about this. He would be 8 years old. He says he gets violent and angry, and through 4 doctors, how does he put this? In the air against the wall to avoid getting this shot. And this is an 8-year-old throwing adults around. This is David Banner. He's turned green and angry, and he's flinging doctors left and right like they were rag dolls. He goes on to say that for 48 years, he has never undergone a shot or a surgical procedure. He will not go to doctors. He will not have health insurance. In fact, he goes on to say that vaccinations are completely bogus. They do not cure any disease. In fact, they are part of a depopulation program to keep the population down. They want to kill people off quickly. I'm thinking there might be something wrong with the guy. So to prove to him that getting a shot is no big deal, I think I'm going to handle one myself. If you would like to watch, oh, by the way, this guy on his YouTube channel, he's got 201 subscribers. Well, I have 205. So this gives me the moral high ground to say he's full of it. Watch this. All right, so to show you that this is no big deal, that getting a shot is absolutely no big deal, I have volunteered to get a shot. And to make it more interesting, I don't know what the shot is of. It's just something random. My assistant here will apply said shot. But I do have to ask you something, if you want to step in here a little closer to the mic. Will I be able to operate heavy machinery or drive after this?
Definitely.
That's too bad. All right. To prove to you that this is not a big deal, here comes the needle. Do we have a nice close-up of this? We don't want any of that shaky camera stuff that the people complain about so much. Here we go. Oh, and by the way, this other guy says he gets very violent if he gets a shot. And I don't know if this will happen to me, but if I should happen to whack you, you've already signed the release, right?
The waiver.
Okay, and I don't mean whack like the way Tony V might whack, but it might come to that. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. We get a shot of something that will cause me to be, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. We're done, see? Hey, no big deal. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
all set.
I wanted a cartoon Band-Aid. That's it?
Looks beautiful.
All right. See what I'm saying? It's no big deal. By the way, I want you to tweet to the president. Don't forget to do that. I want to be the Surgeon General.